Hey everyone, welcome back to Ansys-Tutor. Today we are simulating something very practical, that is a room ventilation system for a 3-floor building. Now look at this design. We have 3 floors, each with its own fresh air inlet on one side. The air from each floor exists into a shared vertical shaft on the other side. And that shaft is not a simple straight duct. It steps up in size at each floor junction. The reason for that is very logical. As we go up, more and more air is joining the shaft. So the cross section needs to grow to handle that volume. We will see exactly how this works when we look at these results. We will build this geometry, mesh it, and set up the Fluent CFD solver, and then post process these results in CFD post processing. We will understand how the flow behavior takes place in this flow model. So let's get started. This is the part 1 of this tutorial, in which we are going to see how to create this geometry and mesh this restored building with ventilation system. So let's start. Drag the fluid flow Fluent into the project schematic space. Right click on this geometry and select new design modeller geometry. Now go to units, change it to millimeter. Here I want to clarify that it is a simple small model of this actual restored building. So that's why we have taken this small dimension in mm. Now we are going to select this YZ plane. And we are going to draw a rectangle. First we are going to create this ventilation system. So I am going to create this geometry of this ventilation system first. Provide the dimensions. I put the dimensions. Now I am going to extrude this. Select the operation as chart frozen and put the depth of extrusion. Select the direction as reverse, as we are going to extrude towards the bottom in the negative y direction. Depth of 176 mm. And click on generate. Now we are going to insert another plane. A new plane. It is along global y, offset along global y, offset value of 227 mm, which is along negative direction. It is towards the bottom. Now we are going to create this sketch for the another section of this ventilation unit. Now go to sketching. Again select a new rectangle and draw this rectangle over here. Now put the dimension. And its distance from this axis. Now enter the dimensions. Make sure the one side of this rectangle should touch with the G axis. Click on generate. Now the sketch is generated. Now we are going to connect this sketch with the 3D geometry that is created using the skin tool, skin or loft tool. First we need to select this face as the profile and this sketch as this. And select the direction and click on generate. Now the smaller part now is connected with this other 3D geometry. Now select this face and click on extrude. Select the side of this, the geometry that we have created at these 3D edges, and we are going to extrude along that direction. This is our ventilation system created. Now we are going to use the Boolean tool to join all these 3 bodies created. Select all these 3 and click on generate. Now it is a single part after the Boolean operation. Select one face of this ventilation system, and we are going to create the building geometry adjacent to this ventilation system. For this, again go to sketching tool and select rectangle and draw the profile for this building. Go to constraints and select symmetry option. Select the 2 sides of this rectangle which would be symmetric about the axis. Make the sketch symmetric about the y axis. Now put the dimension. Reach 450 mm and horizontally it is 500 mm. Click on generate. Now we are going to extrude this one. Select the add frozen option and enter the depth of the extrusion as 200 mm. Then click on generate. This is the building profile. Now we are going to separate this building. We are going to create the 3 floors in this building. Select this YZ face. And draw the 3 floors of this building. For this we are going to draw 2 rectangles and putting its dimension. After this we are going to extrude these 2 rectangles to create the floors. Now put all these dimensions. Now we are going to extrude this sketch inside this building profile. Now select the extrude option. Select the direction as reversed so that it would be extruded inside this building domain. Then click on generate. Now the floors has been generated. Now we are going to subtract these floors from this fluid domain way of the building. Select these 2 as the tool bodies and preserve tool bodies as no. Then click on generate. And here you can see the building has been separated into 3 floors. Now we are going to separate the ventilation system apart from this building walls and only keeping this one portion of this building with this ventilation system. For this we are going to create another geometry. Now at first we are going to unite all these 3 with this ventilation system so that it will be a single geometry like this. Now I am going to create I am going to separate this ventilation system from this walls of this 3 floors. For this I am going to draw a rectangle over here. Like this, so that only top part of this floor would be connected with this ventilation system. Now put the dimension. Now we are going to extrude this sketch to create this 3D profile of this separation geometry. Select the operation as add frozen and select this direction. Enter the depth of extrusion as 500 mm, then click on generate. Now we are going to pattern this wall to bottom floors also. For this we are going to create, then select pattern tool, select the pattern type as linear, select this geometry and the direction towards the downward direction and enter the offset value, that is 150 mm and number of copies as 2, then click on generate. The pattern has been generated. Now we are going to subtract this from this floor domain. For this again go to create, select boolean tool, select the operation as subtract, select this one as target body and all these 3 walls created as the tool body. Then click on apply, preserve tool bodies as no, then click on generate. Now it has been separated with keeping only one part of this floor connected with this ventilation system like this, which is at the top part of this floor adjacent to the floor. Now this is your floor domain. Now let us create this window. For this select this side of this wall and draw a rectangle like this. Now put the dimension. This is our window geometry or the inlet geometry from which the air will be entered into this building. Then click on generate. Using the projection technique, we are going to create the inlet face on this surface. Before that, we need to convert this sketch to a 2D line body. For this, go to concept tab and select lines from the sketches. Select the sketch and click on apply. Creating this as line body. Similarly, creating another 2 windows like this at the top and bottom floors also. Now put the dimension. Now provide its dimensions. Now put the dimensions of this window geometry. Now go to tools and select projection tool and select the sketch and click on apply on this face. so that there would be separation in between these two part of this face. Similarly, create another projection with edges on this face, select these edges and target as this face of this building wall, then click on generate. Now it is separated with, select another projection, select this wall, select these edges, click on apply, then this is the target, then click on generate. Now the window geometry has been created. Now line body is not required, so you can suppress this line bodies and only keep this solid body. Geometry is now complete. Close this geometry and proceed for meshing. Open the meshing workbench. Now at first we are going to create this default meshing of this flow domain. This is the default mesh. Now we are going to enable the adaptive sizing option. Go to sizing, turn on the adaptive sizing option with a better resolution up to 7. I can see this mesh. The mesh is little bit finer, but it is not structured properly. Now we are going to insert a method, that is multi-zone method. Now select the mesh and generate the mesh. That is a proper better mesh than previous one with maximum number of hexaedral cells. All these sections of this floors has been connected with this ventilation unit properly. Now we are going to create name selections. I start with this window at the bottom, that is inlet 1, then windows at the middle as inlet 2, second floor window, and third floor window as inlet 3. These are the 3 inlets from which the air would be entered into the flow domain, and this is the outlet of this ventilation system. The entire geometry is the flow domain. Now let's check the statistics of this mesh. Now right click on this mesh and click on update mesh. The meshing is complete. Now we can proceed for CFD solver setup and post processing, which can be seen in the next video. Thank you.